Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome. I am just another Pokedad, and if you know where I stole my intro from, you are my kind of geek, and I say geek lovingly. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. I know I say that every time. I know I say life, and it's life. Life just moves on, right? Whether you are staying up with it or not. Anyway, recently, there was the expanded regional that Garchomp and Giratina won. Hunter Butler's list was so cool, so much fun, but I don't really do a lot of expanded playing. And I thought, could I make it standard? Sure. And someone probably did. Someone smarter, better than me. So instead, I thought, that ADP Birds deck is kind of fun. I've been playing a lot of that. I won a League Cup with it and took second in another. So it's a fun deck. And I thought, what if I just mucked it up a little bit? Subbed Garchomp Giratina for the Birds, swapped out the energy. Would it be similar? Calamitous Slash effectively could do a little bit better than the Birds' damage. Plus, you have linear attack, so you have a different one. Plus, you have GGN, which is a pretty good GX move if you're not using ADP's GX move. Now, just like Birds, you would do it like ADP is really there to fuel the energy cost of Garchomp Giratina. So I made a few changes. Is it better? Probably not. Is it fun? Yeah, it's fun. So let me show you the list. We're running two ADPs, Arceus Dialga and Palkia GX. Ultimate Ray is your ideal attack to get the 3 energy onto Giratina. In certain matchups, you do want to use Altered Creation to gain the extra damage, but mainly the extra prize. Against Malamar decks, that's your, almost your better attack, just so you're better on the prize trade. I don't know. It is what it is. So we're running 2 of those, 2 of the Garchomp and Giratinas. Tina Belcher. She's my fave. One of my faves. Louise is my favorite. I don't know. Bob's my favorite. Linda might be. Jean could be my favorite. Teddy. I love Teddy. Anyway, Garchomp and Giratina GX. You've got linear attack 40 to any one of your opponent's Pokemon, even the bench. Calamitous Slash does 160, but if they have damage on them, it does 80 more, so 240 effectively. Linear attack works well with that. We've got other things. GG End, discard one of your opponent's Pokemon and all cards attached to it. Brutal attack. GX move there. So 2 of those. We are running 1 copy of the Mimikyu with Copycat, basically for Giratina matchups, just so you can Copycat Calamitous Slash and or even ADP matchups because they're weak to Fairy. So the Fairy Mimikyu. We were running 3 copies of the Victini with Victory Sign. This is your ideal starter, so you can get energy onto your ADP or your Giratina on the bench. We were running 2 copies of the Coughing with the Blowaway Bomb because we are running Roxy. So this will allow you to get some damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. 4 copies of Custom Catcher, 2 copies of Energy Spinner, 1 copy of no, take it away. No, not take it all away, dummy. I'm such a dummy sometimes. Sorry. We'll add that back. 1 copy of Great Catcher. I was just trying to click fat sausage fingers. So 1 copy of Great Catcher, 2 copies of Reset Stamp, 3 copies of Switch, For tag calls, this is running the Greens tag call engine. Pretty similar to the Birds deck. I haven't changed a lot from the Birds deck, just certain things to get the damage, like the coughings. And one wait and see hammer, 2 power plants, 1 shrine of punishment. That's one of the changes. I've added a shrine. Just, yes, it hurts you, but ideally if you hit those 10. 1 copy of channeler. I'm not running up where that's been an issue in this deck, so that's a flexible card. It was in the other deck, but I'm just not coming up against it being meaningful in any match. So you might have that space. Another Cynthian Caitlin or something. 2 Cynthian Caitlin, 1 Faba, 4 greens. You do want to run the greens engine. It's really important. We're running 2 copies of Guzma and Hala. 1 to help you get that shrine out. We've got we put a couple unit energies just so we can get that with Guzma and Hala, especially if you need the Mimikyu, because you have to get the 1 copy that we have of the fairy fighting dark unit energy. 2 Mallow and Lanas, 2 Roxys, a good draw engine card, and if you can discard the coughings with it. Otherwise, you're discarding your Victinis, basically, which typically you need 1 in play at the beginning of the game, and then you never use it again. We do have 1 Dragon Talon, so you can put it on either your ADP or your Giratina. It helps if you get attacked into, you deal some damage back. The 2 unit energies, the fairy and the fighting, and then the water and the fire. They work with a couple different energy Pokemon. We're running 3 copies of the energy count is 15, which is a little high, but you're running a rainbow style deck here. So 3 fighting, 2 fire, 2 metal, 3 psychic, and 3 water. And that's the deck. So let's play it in a couple duels. We'll see how it goes. Could be fun. It has been fun. I've played it. I don't know what the win percentage is right now. I haven't been keeping an eye, but fun, not great, not bad. And I'm sure someone better, someone smarter could figure this one out. Anyway, we're going to play it. So stick with me. All right, we're here for a match with the ADP Chomp deck. Actually, probably should have gone second. Going second in this deck is a little bit better. And pretty soon with the whole supporter rule change, I don't even know what you'd do. I don't know. Probably second is better. We'll get some energy on. We'll greens. Only one of those. What do we want to do? We'll get another greens, and we'll just get a stamp just in case they pop off or something. We'll be ready for it. We will tag call and get a Tina. Actually, we'll get these 2. We'll lay down that. We'll tag call again and get another ADP and a Guzman Hala. I don't know. The Baby Blounds matchup is not a great matchup. They can do sick amounts of damage. So, and since they only need to really take 2 knockouts, setting that up isn't too difficult for Blounds. I wouldn't be surprised if he manages to get the knockout on turn 1 here. So we'll see. And if he does, we're in trouble because ideally we would have started. Yeah, see. So ideally we would have started a Victini, and we got no Victini. We can't even promote one. Com might be something to sub in a couple of. You can greens for it. You could then tag call for a Giratina or a ADP and switch it out. And maybe I need to do that. Maybe I just need to do that. I don't know. But arguably, this is by far one of our worst matchups. Baby Blounds is such a great deck. I love playing it. I love using it, and not terrible. So if we, what we can do is we'll greens for Energy Spinner, and I don't even know. We'll get another greens. We'll just keep that rolling. But we'll use our GX move because in this matchup, you want to take the extra prizes. And so, since we're in trouble here, we're just going to do it. I mean, I imagine there's no way he's not going to get a knockout on this ADP, and we're going to be in trouble energy-wise. But since he only did 100 last time, we could get lucky. Could be energy poor. I mean, he's got 3, so he's not quite there. If he discards to draw 3, I mean, who knows? He's got a huge hand. So we'll see. I can't imagine he's not going to take the knockout here. So we'll see where we go from here. I mean, who knows? Maybe we got lucky and he's missed some energy, but he does need 4. I know he put 3 in his hand, discarded 1 to draw 3, so who knows where he's at right now. We'll see. I got to imagine he has 4 energy and takes this knockout, which really puts us in a bad spot. Other than we got the reset stamp. He got rid of the heat factories, so he's not drawing with that next turn. I mean, we have a few outs. We can, I don't know, promote the Garchomp Giratina and linear attack maybe, but that feels bad. All of this kind of feels bad. So, and now he's got and the Fire Crystal. So he's definitely got the knockout now. So he's got the solid board set up, knockout, and there's nothing I can do in return. I mean, I almost feel like this game is over. And we'll just see. Because there's honestly nothing I can do in return. We started off just slow and in the wrong way. So let's see where he goes. Whoa. All right. So I think he gave us a chance here. I'm going to save. I could Mallow Lana and then switch back, which I guess, I mean, one makes him have to do 150, another 3. Yeah, maybe that's the right move. I think that is going to be what I do this turn. So we're going to get rid of that. And I guess the power plant's not going to do us any good. Could get rid of his stadium, but that doesn't really matter. So we'll switch back up. I'm not going to reset stamp him yet. And then I'll just Ultimate Ray. And go like this. Now to take the knockout, I mean, he has to discard 3 energy. So he has to get 3 energy on. I mean, he could use Blacephalon, but he has to get 3 energy on. He has to discard 3 energy. That's a lot after now with 6 in the discard. And he's used only 1 fiery flint. 2 fiery flints, and 2 fire crystals. So it's not an impossibility. It's B-string. I forgot about B-string being a thing. So, yep. But now he has to Lost Zone this energy to do it. So while he gets the knockout, I get a return knockout because I'm doing 30 extra damage. So even with no damage on, Calamitous Slash is doing the knockout. So I feel like I'm in an all right spot, especially because I'll stamp him, and maybe we get out of this without him being able to then power up a Baby Blounds on the next turn and get 6 energy on it in order to... That's okay. I really had nothing other than the reset stamp. So let's see. Oh, and I still get it. So we're all right. Other than that, I got a crap dead hand. But the reset stamp is really all I wanted out of this hand. So let's see what he does. So now he's got the knockout. Does take all the energy away. So that'll put, 9 in his... 9 out of play. I mean, 6 are still live in the discard, but 3 will be out of play. I don't know what, the typical Baby Blounds is running, 12, maybe 13. So we'll see. I will reset stamp him here. I'll take this knockout and we'll hope that that's really enough. We'll put down another Garchomp Giratina, throw the energy on, reset stamp. And we'll Calamitous Slash for the knockout. And we'll see. I mean, we've put him in a spot where he has a lot that he has to draw into. I mean, Welder, 3 energy, and then 6 more energy. All right, well, there's 3 of it. So let's see. So there's the Welder. All right. Let's see if he gets... I mean, come on. What can you do if you stamp them to 3 and they're able to Welder, Fire Crystal, and if they can get 6 energy, I mean, if he can get 6 energy into his hand, I mean, come on. What are we going to do? Pidgeotto. So if all 6 of this is energy, then you just tip of the hat. Good day, sir. What can you do? And if it's not, we win the game. But if it is, it is. So there's just no way, or he gets another Fire Crystal or well, there you go. Well played. Well played, well played. I mean, that's a tough matchup. Using ADP's attack is the right thing. And then again, you're just hoping you're stamping them down after they take their first knockout. I think I kind of navigated that as well as I could. They hit some rough spots. We're going to play again and see how it goes. Hey, 2 Cosmic Eclipse. Sweet. Why don't we open them? Let's do a pack opening. I like to. I have a lot of packs. I keep my tradable ones, and then I open up the ones that are trade locked. And then I, like when a new set comes out, I use my coins to buy. I open those packs, and then I keep the ones from codes that I get as trade, so I can get the cards I need to play. Holy nuts! Yeah, look at that. Oh, what a beauty. That's a good pull. Oh, how nice. I have one of these in real life that we pulled. Oddly enough, we were at a cup or a challenge. I don't remember. And between my son and I, we didn't have enough Cynthia and Caitlin's for both our decks. So I had to buy a couple packs just in hope that I could pull one to put in my deck. And I happened to pull this one live, which was awesome. So that's a good pull. Oh, how nice. I'm glad everybody was here to see my fortune. Sorry. And it's trade locked, so I can't trade it away. Otherwise, I'd consider it, like I love it. I love full art trainers. They're my weakness, really. So, all right. Anyway, let's get back to the gameplay. Let's see what Tina Chomp can do. ADP Tina Chomp. Let's see what we get paired up against next. Yeah, I named the deck for Tina Belcher, if you're a Bob's Burgers fan. I am. I love Bob's Burgers. It's one of my top favorite shows of all time. And along with Twilight Zone, West Wing, Star Trek, and The Dick Van Dyke Show, which is my all-time favorite. All right, we got our Victini to start. We got our Energy Spinner, and we got a Tina. And a tag call. We are in solid opening position here. This is exactly a little less than what you want in your starting hand, but I can get like a Cynthia and Caitlin off the tag call and go from there. So we'll see what we're up against. Probably a Mewtwo deck. If I'm not going to put anything down just to see right now. And they got a bad start, so that's good too. That's good for us. We will tag call. We'll get the ADP, the Cynthia Caitlin. And before I Energy Spinner, I'm going to Cynthia and Caitlin. And I'll Cynthia and Caitlin away the other Victini. I'll save that then. The unit energy, I could use it on the Victini, but I will save it. Since we only have one fire in the deck left, we'll use that. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to attach to the bench and pass. The reason I'm doing that is you never know. They could be playing Wait and See Hammer. So if I get rid of the fire energy, I've wasted the attachment on Victini this turn when I'm not able to use it. So my thought is I'll wait till next turn, attach, then double attach, and then I've got my ADP fully powered up. Or if they were to Wait and See Hammer the ADP, I would still have an attachment on the turn I could attack with him. So it doesn't hurt to do it that way. I don't know if it's the most logical. I feel like it is, but I'm just another Pokédad. So sometimes my play is smart. Sometimes my play is donkey. And sometimes most of the time my play is superiorly average. I like my son and I play. He was invited to Worlds last year. In fact, I don't know that I've shown this on the channel, but I should. And maybe I'll find it and edit it in here at the end of the. I'll do that. I'll find it. He from his first match at his first Worlds ever. He's a senior. He had his picture taken, and it's in the Worlds booklet that came with all the winning decks, which is really cool. So I'll show that. I may have done that already. I'm not, I'm an old man, my mind sometimes. So, all right, what do we got to do? We're going to Cynthia and Caitlin away the wait and see hammer since it's no longer live. We don't need it. We can't get anything back, but we do draw 3. Puts us in a good spot. We'll greens on the next turn for a Roxy, and then we'll get going. So we're just going to victory sign now, and see, so we have no way. So I have 1. So we're gonna do this. Fighting energy goes to the Garchomp Giratina, and because you have to pick different color energies. I don't know if that's what they call it on different types, energies of different types. So it's fun. Normally you can get your water and your metal on. I had the metal already. We do have. The ADP doesn't. It needs a colorless to be live now. So any of what I have, but I can attach the unit energy, and we're good to go. Ideally we'll greens for a Roxy, and then it depends on what he plays, but maybe a custom catcher. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see where we're at after this turn. He had the slow start. I'm not going to complain. Maybe we just get a switch off, or a tag call might be good. So I could get a Mallow and Lana for future use. So he's running the Welder engine version of Mew, which, why wouldn't you? Because Welder is Welder. So nothing in the discard. So I'm not terribly worried at the moment. We'll see where we go with this. But I think ideally I'm going to want to use Ultimate Ray at this point. Because he's powered up, I don't want to miss multiple attachments. Because he'll be able to, hopefully he'll only knock out the Victini this turn. Hopefully. That he doesn't, great catcher up the ADP. If he hits into the ADP, I'm in a little bit of a pickle, though I could theoretically greens for custom catcher and try and stall him out by bringing something up. But if he only takes the knockout on the Victini, then we're okay, because we'll swing into Mew and power up Tina. Maybe. Now we don't know. Yeah, we're okay. We're all right. We're really no different than where we were at. So, although theoretically, I would much rather keep the psychic energy for the Garchomp Giratina. So, since I got the 2 custom catchers, maybe Maybe a greens for energy spinner. We'll see where he ends up. But I think we want to swing into the heavy retreat here of Charizard and breaks in. He probably has Mallow and Lana or access to it already, but we'll see. So what was that GX move? So here's where we need Channeler, and that's okay. That's honestly okay. Missing an attack there is huge for me. So what I want to do is I want to tag call. We're going to get this and this. And then I want a greens. Let's see what our energy is. I've got that. I can just take, oh no, I can take the power plant now. Or do I take the channeler? Maybe I take a greens. I do have the one, so I'm going to do that. I don't know if that was the right play. That could be donkey move here. We're going to get the water energy. Go there. We'll retreat. We'll bring up. And then Ultimate Ray. I probably messed that up. I did. I should have put the other, I think there was another energy I could have used. We'll see. Another fighting, because then I would have oh no, I don't have 3 extra fighting. Because I need 4 fighting on him for that, for his bonus GX move. And I don't know that I even play enough really for that, or I played just enough for that. So did we haven't lost, no, the unit energy, but I almost figured he had the Mallow and Lana heal. So what can we do? Because we're only doing 240, 250 into them with that. So I really, really, really would love. Oh, I can Shrine of Punishment. That's what I can do. It won't heal. Well, I don't know. Oh, I can get it with greens. I can get a switch. So we'll get the shrine and a switch. Right? Yeah. All right. We're going to put you down. I'm going to switch up into you. Throw down a shrine. And Calamitous Slash. So that puts him at a knockout if he doesn't retreat out of this. So, if he doesn't Mallow and Lana out of this. So we'll see. Or he could get rid of the shrine, but either way, I think that puts us in a decent spot. Yep, so he gets rid of the shrine. which really allows me to take knockouts with pretty much anybody. If he doesn't, and hopefully he doesn't get a knockout. I'm not sure what he has. If he has don't see the but if he uses Latios's attack, I can use linear attack on the bench, soften something up. So we'll see what he does here. All right, so we'll take the knockout there with Brilliant Flare. He's going to grab 3 cards. I'm going to reset stamp him because it'll all even out, but at least it won't be the 3 cards he picked. And we'll see what we do from there. I mean, he's going to be knocked out on this turn because he didn't replace the shrine. So he's going to be knocked out. So hopefully we'll be in a okay spot, actually. So let's just see how this goes. Because he can pick his 3. But then I'll stamp him. I mean, at this point, oh yeah, because he gets 3 prizes. So we're definitely going to stamp him anyway to take him down. But I'm going to take 3 prizes here. All right. And I can do 240. So, so 240. So I need a great catcher. I'm going to stamp him. Let's see if we can draw into it. No. I was close. So I guess we do this and just hope for the best. Right? I mean, that's all we can do. If he's got the knockout, he's got the knockout. What can you do? So let's see. He uses GX, so he can't even use the Charizard's GX. So what I think he has to be trying to do here is use Latios's Tag Purge, which will be okay, because then we greens, custom catcher, bring up the Dedenne, and it's done. So if that's his move, which I think probably is all he's got, because even that is only 180. So he's not going to take a knockout with that if he's trying to set him. So, Turbo Strike. I don't even know what he was thinking, because now I just have the knockout. I just have the knockout. So, Calamitous Slash, good game. So there you go. A couple games in the bag. It's not impossible. that it could be a decent deck. I don't know, but I'd love to hear what anybody thinks. Comments are always welcome. Just remember to be nice. We're all just having fun. I'm just another Pokedad. Thank you for watching, and please remember to be happy, be safe, and be kind. Have a great day.